see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewan here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt. Yeah. These teams don't like each other.
Teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. Has this at the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, Kate, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
Chase coming in motion right. Opening carry for Devon Achane. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Third down run from Achane. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up 4th down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
And a fair catch made here at the 17. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by the Colorado and Jackson State products. It's Shedeur Sanders.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Back to the air here on second. Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Sanders now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
He's brought down before the return gets far. Cincinnati heading back out for its second drive now. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a second time. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. Getting in his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And stick with Achane. The stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49.
Just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 3. It's
looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
If you're keeping stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going, and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on 3rd down. Not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. We've set it downs for them from the 31. To the air on 1st down. Sanders couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That is It's normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
They'll throw, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
The 47-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
We're going to look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Completed over the middle. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first. And Bengals with an extra DB out there now, third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kicked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that hit. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 47.
There's A-Chain up the middle. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Bengals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Staying on the ground here with A-Chain. And he's down to almost, oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Bengals first down.
A-Chain again. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Burrow setting up the play action. He's got it near the 10. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
15 yards. That's another Bengals first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This one's caught. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And things have gone from bad to worse in their 2 drives. Hopefully the 3rd time's the charm for them. They find some success. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They'll go play action for Sanders. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
26-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
We should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The two in a row now slipped away. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Here he goes. Third and long. Shepard with the grab. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Browns first down. All set to go now from the 35. Here's Judkins on first down. They can do it on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8 or 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. To the air on third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. Toss play for Achan. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1.
Brings up second and 1.
It's Achan on the inside give. And that short gain is enough for a set it down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First and 10.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Short pass brought in. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a design run. All they can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket now. They've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to it. First and 10 now from the 46. Burrow back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
To number 87.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-3 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Here's Achane. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
Brings up second and 10.
Burrow from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they bring him down around the 34.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
On third down, here's Burrow. Going all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. They've got a fourth down decision to make. Field goal unit coming on. Looks like the Bengals will settle for 3. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
I know we see these kickers make kicks from this distance all the time, but it never ceases to be impressive. Everything's on the dot, and it's a big 3 points.
His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Browns getting their offense out there. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Handoff now. Judkins. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Complete out to the right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's first and 10 from the 47. On the give, here's Judkins. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's another Browns first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Play action, Sanders. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone.
It's a gain of 14.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Browns first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Judkins running between the tackles. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short. Throwing now on third and 2. Throw is caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. A stoppage now, and this is not an injury you want to see. This, Brock, could affect both sides of the football for them. That's Travis Hunter who's being tended to. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They're running the option, short side, and he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns tied things 10-10. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. The turn starts at the 9. This makes it up to the 25. The Bengals send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the keeper, it's Burrow. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 50-yard line.
Motion a receiver left. Second down carry for Achane. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
No gain on the play. Makes it third and 2.
Tight end going in motion here. Burrow throwing here, third and 2. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third, long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And I'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Judkins out the middle. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Brings up second and 5.
To throw now is Sanders. Throw left side, complete. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
And it's third down.
Here he is on third and short. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important third and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. The Bengals send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. They run the counter to Achane. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A run now with Achane. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Burrow setting to throw. It's Harris on the right side. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be third and very short. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Third and a lone yard coming up. down around the 34. This one goes for 3 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's another Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Burrow to the air now. Finds Chase on the slant. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Chase. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 26-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Working inside the red zone. He tucks it and takes off. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Here's a return from the 7. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And the fumble recovery is made.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. Running left. Here's Achane. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So it'll be second and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. The Bengals playing themselves to a lead here in Paycor. Here's Burrow. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Browns are in the nickel for this third down call. From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a designed read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think he has both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. On first down, here's Sanders. A little screen pass for Judkins. Gets up the edge to the 35. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. Sanders going to throw here on first. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
A gain of 22
With a gun, here's Sanders.
First down, Brown.
Another one to Addison. And he's tackled for a short gain.
The quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a closing quote, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. And they get to him again! Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they went with. Third down. Here he goes. Third and long. That one complete to St. Brown. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns make it a 1-score game before halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Browns 17.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bengals send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And it is enough time to put something together. Burrow now on first down. Finds him over the middle. Bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Burrow out of the shotgun. Now he takes it. And Burrow gets enough for that first down and then slows the gets down to avoid the hit. So first down from the 41. Motioning the tight end now. Burrow on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Burrow from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Now Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. To the air again. It's Burrow. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Carson Schlesinger on the coverage.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
One final shot before the half. And all the way to the end zone. And he will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. This gets out to the 30 before he stopped. The Browns have the football first to start the 3rd, and here comes their offense. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Judkins. And he's he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
And the Browns, first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Another game to Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
It's an 8-yard gain, and things looking a whole lot better now. 3rd and 3 upcoming.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Out comes the offense for the Bengals. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. First down, Burrow to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Burrow on the play action. That one's complete, right side. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow finds the in route complete. And he's down after getting us up to the 41. 3rd and just 2 to go.
A gain of 13 yards. It's now 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. And the shotgun will give it to Achane. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. He gets 6 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Putting a receiver in motion. Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8. 2nd down.
Number 87. Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Burrow to the air now. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
And 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Complete out to the right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Play action, Sanders. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
With Sanders out of the pistol. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Fair catch calling for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he works his way for a gain of 4. 1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
Pushing the tight end over. Here's Burrow. Brought in right side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Get some space around midfield. And he is down to the 30-yard line. All set now. 1st and 10.
Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard
Running with Achane here out of the gun. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after 2nd-yard gain. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete, so 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. The Browns get there and take him down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting? So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Browns and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. They'll go play action for Sanders. Finds his fullback. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Dumped off to his running back. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. 1st down from the 42. From the gun, Judkins. Giving the cover on that carry. 2nd down coming up. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Looking right, and he finds it. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Zone read, this is Judkins. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's 2nd down.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. First and 10 from the 32. Now running with Jenkins. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Here's Judkins on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 7.
He'll air it out on third. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back. And it's going to bring up fourth down. And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. He was good on his first attempt, and his second from a little pressure coming from the right edge. And they block it! They pick up the block inside the 40. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short.
13 yards on the play.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It is Bengal football, and they're going to start the final quarter up by a couple of scores. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Intended for number
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Carson Schlesinger on the coverage.
Burrow from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Complete to number 87. That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
To the line. Here's third and 3. From the gun on third down. It's Burrow. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Cleveland's offense all set to take over. They had their field goal blocked last time out, so 3 points poorer on the scoreboard than they expected to be right here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety.
Okay, you could just feel it, right? Right off the snap, you just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away. That's taken at the 15. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
This one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Second down now, 7 to go.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second down.
Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
It's Achane on the inside give. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
On the keeper, it's Burrow. And he stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
The 37-yard line.
Burrow's going to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for Bengals. First down. First and 10.
They've got first down here from the 36. Here's Achane. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. That one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Browns getting their offense out there. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
To the air on first down. Sanders hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3. At the 20.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. New set of downs for him. And starts at the 38.
And the Browns first down.
On first down, here's Sanders. He's got it over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Sanders going to look to throw. That's caught in stride by Addison. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Brown.
Here's Judkins on first down. Moving there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
pass run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Sanders now on third down. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards.
In the red zone now. This one's caught. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6. At the Bengals 8-yard.
Now Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get it back to within 2 possessions. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns make it an 11-point ball game. Still down a couple of scores after that, and they're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. A 1st down carry. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And stick with A-Chan. Keeps away from one. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
That's another Bengals 1st down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Escapes the defender. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have likely left up the win right there. Partner with the increased focus on receivers now in the ground game. The jet sweep, it's a weapon all 32 teams and coaches have to rely on for offense. And for the good ones, it can be a lucrative play to have ready, too.
Yeah, lucrative on the scoreboard, certainly, Kate. And don't forget about lucrative for the wallet, too. Next time his agent's at the negotiating table, he's going to be sure to bring plays up like that one. You mentioned the value he could bring beyond the work of just catching the football.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals push their lead to 18. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Browns and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. John Kids up the middle. And looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a pickup of 3. second and 7.
To the air, Sanders. Complete out to the right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Sanders going to throw here on first. A little bit of screen pass for Judkins. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. All right, here we go. Second down. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Got to stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. Working out of the gun, Sanders. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Third and long here for Sanders. That's completed right side. Into the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns get it back to within 2 possessions. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. The Bengals send a running back Devon Achane getting back to work. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. So first down from the 41. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. He's able to manage a couple on that run. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Second and 8.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
From the contact. Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
On third down, here's Burrow. Finds him on the crossing route. And he picks up the first down for the Bengals. That's the last thing they need to lock away this win. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's a handoff for Achane. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Achane again. And that is exactly why you rally to the football. You got to do 1 tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Third and long, on the throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
He spins right by him. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. They really have a passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Caught quickly on the slant. And he gets out of bounds, but just 8 yards. They needed more.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Sanders back to throw. But he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
2. To throw. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Trying to push deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Line up the design keeper. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And they take not just the victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.
hop in that whip, yo, I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry, that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night, cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot, cause we ballin' this platinum every hour.